I saw. Yep.
Looks like it's going to start.
Cool. See when.
Right, we're here in LFR Tuesday Night Racing. We're trying to get the stream going for you guys. We've missed a little bit of the start of the race. We've had a little bit of incident right at the very back. I'm not 100% sure what happened. We've got Kachow in the lead of the race at the minute. We're going to have a little bit of a mix-up with the grid now. This is typical Codemasters at the minute. Kachow is in the lead of this race now, followed by Dark Stomper, and he's got a 1.2 second gap already to the lead of this race, and I am hoping we're going to have a stream carrying going. We've got a yellow flag at the back of the field.
Yeah, that was Mahidi just going into turn 3 and just hit it wide, and he ended up in the gravel, basically what you did yesterday, but didn't spin it.
Anyway, that's alright. Bredis isn't in first place, he's in last place at the minute. He's just come out of the pit lane, so yeah, we're on lap 3, and sorry about this, we have had a little bit of a qualifying session. We did just record the start of the race as well, so we will put that up. It's all going to be a little bit confusing, but it will make sense a little bit later on. Kachow is in the lead of this race, so we have all the order go back to normal with Dark Stomper 8/10 behind at the minute, and we've got Vite Delar in third place at the minute with Total P's so close behind him, and he's had such a great start. His Total P's has gone up 6 places, and he's going down the inside. He's on the medium tyres, and he makes it into turn 1, and he's now on the charge for first place. So yeah, we'll go back to, as you were saying earlier, about the tyre situation. So yeah, most guys are on the medium tyres for this race, which I think is really quite a sensible choice, to be honest. No guys on the hards like you were last night, Lee?
Yeah, well, last night I was the only person on the hard, so out of like, what, 40 people, I was the only person that started on a set of hards. So yeah, I think I took the unusual strategy. I must have, but see.
We've got Combo and Diagi going down the inside. The two brothers are 11th and 12th at the minute. Obviously, we will tell you that in the recording, which you'll see later on. But Diagi and Deadshot are actually brothers. So Combo is a couple of places behind his teammate now. And Vite Delar, 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings already. And he's being overtaken by Mick Boxing with a 5-place grid penalty, and started in 8th place, I think. So he's trying to chase down Total P's as well, and Dark Stomper is getting onto the back of Kachow, and I think this is going to be a 4-way battle for the lead here, Lee, potentially.
Yeah, and there's a...
Oh, and Kachow's gone wide, and that's brought some drivers back into play. Delta is a lap car, and that's quite unfortunate for him, isn't it? So it's only 30 seconds behind 18th place. I think Delta had a bit of an incident at the very start of the race. Combo is trying to go round the outside of Diagi, and he's almost trying to make it stick, and Diagi is giving him the space, but he's going to have the inside for 7th and 8th, and they're still neck and neck, and they both spun. And I think they were just trying to give each other as much space as possible, and they were both committed into that corner. No one was going to let out the space there, and I think that's going to have to go to the stewards room a little bit later on. We have got very close in the lead pack, and I think Dark Stomper is going to take the lead of this race off the AlphaTauri driver of Kachow, and he takes the lead before the braking zone of turn 1. But Total P's is hunting them down in the Alfa Romeo, and so Mick Boxham isn't too far behind. We have Ferret. Of course Ferret isn't in the race at the minute. Diagi, wing damage, going to have to pit. Let's see what tyres he goes on to for the rest of this race. Iggy Combo still in the race, no damage from that incident, and he's just behind Mooman Graham for the meantime. And yeah, we've got a bit of a battle here, Lee, between the Ferrari, and the Ferrari is lagging a little bit. And Vite Delaf, he's been falling down the field a little bit. Those soft tyres are not working for the Mercedes driver at the minute.
Yeah, it seems to be that the roll, that's a big jump there. The lag there was incredible.
There's been a lot of lag there. Oh, there's a battle. Kachow has fallen down. Sorry, I need to cut you off. He's come down to 4th place now. Total P's is really starting to hunt down, start stomping out for the lead of this race.
As he sets another fastest lap. You see he's getting continuously quicker and quicker. He is determined to get this win.
He is indeed, and Kachow pitting in this race. So he's this is a 2-stop strategy, as you can see on the right hand side of your screen. And yeah, we've got some guys making some moves at the moment. And Iggy Combo falling back behind Graham, but I think Iggy Combo is just pitted. We've got this average human who's lagging all over the place at the minute, and Total P's is seriously hunting down this race win at the moment, though.
Yes, he's determined, to be honest. It's just at an alarming rate he's catching him, to be honest.
We've got Judge Santi on the back of the Alfa Romeo driver. We've got Bledis out of the race, yellow flag 1 and 2. I think he's actually retired on track. So he's obviously been at the Ghost, but he should be retiring in the pit lane. And Santi about to make a move here on the Alfa Romeo driver, and he's now hunting down Amish Human in the Ferrari, and Tyler McNeese is in 4th place, and just got a migrating host. Is
you see Deadshot just went and on the entry into the pits he crashed. What's happened? Everybody's just retired.
No, they haven't. Only one person's retired, though.
Oh, literally it just came up on my screen that a few people were retired there.
Oh no, I think it's just Codemaster is at his wonderful best, but I think Total Peace is at his wonderful best at the minute.
Yeah, well, Deadshots just went and he crashed out going into the pits. Hit the barrier and took his wheel clean off. So,
and this battle for the lead, Lee, is getting so close now. Total Peace is right on the tail end of Dark Stomper now. Mixed Boxing is falling a little bit behind. I thought he would be able to catch up a little bit more, but that hasn't been the case at the moment. The field is starting to spread just a little bit now. We've got McKeith and Santi still very close together, and yeah, just had Biet just do his pit stop, and I think Vite Villar is just overtaking him. Kachow has left the session. I don't know if you're trying to invite him back, Lee, see if he's just lagged out.
Yeah.
You can just view his profile on the spectator screen and invite him that way.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, so obviously Total Peace is still fighting for the win. He's coming into the DRS zone at the minute, Lee, just to keep you informed onto the start and finish straight. He's half a second behind at the minute, Dark Stomper. And Total Peace now takes the lead of this race, and Tyler McNeese is slowly starting to close up on Mixed Boxen at the moment. She's had a great start up to 3rd place. McGee and Santi fighting for 6th and 7th at the minute. So we're just waiting to see. Oh, we got Santi still. This is the closest battle we have on track. And, oh sorry, we've got Graham overtaking Chow. And they're getting very, very close together there. He's still working on that invite, Lee.
Yeah, I just finished it. Literally just there.
Hopefully you can get back in. I just hope he has a lag and just leads the session. But we haven't got a... It's still Dark Stomper, Lee. He's still right behind Total Peas. He's not letting go just yet. You see the runner driver.
He's managing to keep within DRS range, so I think with the DRS it'll help keep them together.
He has used a lot of battery though to get in that range, but he is very close. And look at the dirty air affecting Dark Stomper there. But this is good though. We want to see a battle for the lead. We want to see, as you see, Dark Stomper having a little lock up there, and still trying to, as you see, Total Peas just clip the grass on the exit of turn 4 and turn 5. Sorry. Up the hill we go here and down the DRS straight. He's still within range at the minute. A lot of these guys, it's going to be interesting though when a lot of these guys start pitting for new tyres. Yellow flag in the final couple of corners. We've got a even combo just right at the back of the field at the minute, not having a good time of it at the minute. But Dark Stomper's still right on the gearbox of Total Peas.
Yeah, he's letting them know, I'm not going anywhere, I'm staying right where I am, I'm still coming for you. So yeah, he's not giving up without a fight at least, so that's good to see.
Well, it looks like the Chow isn't coming back. Sorry, I was just looking at something that the Chow had said. So unfortunately, our race leader at the start of this race isn't going to be able to join back. But we still have got a fight on for the lead. Total Peas has got a slightly more battery than Dark Stomper. But these two are really pulling away from the rest of the pack, 11 seconds. But there is a little bit of a gap forming between a lot of these guys at the minute. Safety car would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I would, but man, sometimes it's better without one.
Sometimes it is better without one, but today it's looking like it's needed. Ronan looks like he's ghosting. I don't know if he's actually driving today, or if he's not in the session. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, Bosworth is, or H. Bosworth is past him, and he's only got Chow ahead, who's another ghosted car at the minute. So unfortunately the field is all quite spread out at the minute, but people haven't pitted for new tyres yet. Obviously we've got McGee's, who is he could be in near where his teammate is after the pit stop, so we'll have to see about that. And we've got Amish Human overtaking Tyler McNeese, and he's just had a little incident there, and he's just almost lost it again. Bosworth is up a couple of positions now, 11th on this order at the minute. But it's all quiet at the western front. Dark Stomper is now starting to lose ground on Total Peas. Total Peas is starting to get away a little bit now. We have got this little bit of a midfield pack here, Lee. Who's just starting to close up together between sort of mixed boxing.
Yeah, he's just into the pits.
Quite interesting.
Way box onto the hards now. I think, oh yeah, he's getting a front wing change as well, so
Had a bit
don't know where that came in.
So obviously the Haas driver is going to go past. I think Vite Delar, it's going to be quite close between him and Vite Delar, I think. Yeah, he's just coming out of the pits now, Lee.
Oh, this is going to be close.
And no, he's just come out in front.
No.
But he's on new tyres, and Vite Delar is on worn tyres which are up to temperature, and he's made a big mistake there through turn 3, clipping the grass on entry.
Yeah, so I'm looking at the stops, and all the top 5 are still yet to stop. So,
yeah. Oh, Tyler McNeese, he's getting a little bit wide there through turn 10, and then little Tinker 11 through 12 now. 13 is coming up pretty fast, and 14 again comes through quite fast, and this game is really messy, and let's see if he can have a clean pit stop though as he comes into the pits. So where's this going to bring him out, Lee?
well, that's Dark Stomper and Total P's just out the pit lane now. We'll turn 2 now, so...
And Abish Human is right on the back.
Yeah.
Of Dark Stomper at the minute, and obviously we're going to have a Haas rivalry coming up now with these two drivers, and this is I think it's going to get kind of interesting towards the end of the race. It might start picking up a little bit. Like the laugh, obviously still behind, just behind Mitch Watson, and but Mitch Watson's got some work to do now. It's looking pretty comfortable for Total P's at the minute. I have to say it is all quiet on the Western Front at the minute, and Vite Delar is probably the closest guy at the moment for a battle with Mick Brockton, but he's obviously on slightly older tyres, 7-lap older tyres, and you might see the Haas drivers start closing up together. They're pretty close. It'll be a good result for a Haas team at the minute, probably the best result as a combined pairing from the Haas drivers at the minute. I have to say, Lee, the pace, it might be a bit spread out, but apart from what happened on the start-finish straight at lap 1, it's not been too bad, to be honest.
Yeah, there's been a couple wee things here and there, but everything's been sort of alright, I would say.
Oh, that's very close. Judge Santi is just behind Vite Delar. This is where it's all going to start getting a little bit more interesting, Lee.
Yeah, now that people have done their pit stop and they've got to try and make these tyres do them till the end now, so just trying to get... Don't look... Oh, Newman Graham just came in for his pit stop there, so we'll see where that brings him out.
Iggy Combo probably will get him. X-Ray Delta is into the pits as well, unfortunately, so he is really far back. Bosworth is just behind Graham, so we'll keep an eye out on that one as well. Total P's is quite comfortably in the lead here, coming through turn 3 at the moment. And yeah, it's we've got Mitch Bloxton pretty close to the back of Abish Human, and is he going to make a move, Lee? Down the inside, he does go down the inside of Abish Human, way over before the braking zone, and there is a little bit of lag coming from Abish Human, I do have to admit. Santi overtaken by Delar, and the clean move there. I think I didn't fully see it. See if Vite Delar can fight back at any point throughout the rest of this lap. Iggy Combo overtaking Kachow, who is unfortunately out of this race. Newman Graham is being overtaken by H. Bosworth down the inside, and he almost made the move almost made the move. Stickers, they're going to go side by side, and H. Bosworth is round, and I didn't see that move. I didn't see that move playing off well, Lee. I don't know if you caught that.
I missed that, to be honest. I was somewhere else nearer the front of the pack, unfortunately.
I'm assuming you're still right behind Mixed Boxing. Obviously, you've got Hans Bosworth. Just tried to go down the inside into the twisty chicane bit at the end of the lap. I thought it was going to be an accident waiting to happen, I do have to admit. He hasn't fallen too far back though, but we'll have to see about that. Blocked him, overtaking Amish. Oh no, I'm assuming he's still behind him, and he's still within touching distance of him at the minute. But the front two, Lee, are miles ahead of everyone else. 22 seconds at the very least to Dark Stomper. Very impressive at the minute. The Mixed Boxing is starting to catch up to Tyler McNeese at the minute.
I think we, yeah, well, let's see how for positions gained. It's looking like the most positions gained was is between either Doiji or Total Peas. Yeah, Total Peas was 9, Doiji was 7.
Yeah, well, a little bit later on we're going to have to pick a driver of the day at some point, Lee. But Total Peas at the minute is still really starting to pull away. Dark Stomper isn't too far behind, but you never know. We could have a VSC actually, to be fair, which was quite a big surprise of what happened with the lap 1 incident. Unfortunate for it to happen. Obviously you didn't see it on the stream. We will put it up just as probably a tiny little clip, just for you to see the very start of the race. It was a little bit hectic. I'll let you guys all see it a little bit later on if they were telling you about it now. And yeah, mental. You'll have to just check it out a little bit later on. So our apologies about the YouTube stream. Anyway. So, this really does feel like a Spanish race, Lee.
How do you mean?
As in, I don't really want to say it, but it hasn't been the best race in the world for on-track battles at the minute.
Yeah, I mean, here it is always kind of difficult to overtake at some points. You know, there's only really like a really small handful of overtaking opportunities here, so yeah, it is kind of hard. It's, for how wide the track is, it's quite hard to overtake, which is quite surprising, to be honest. Just with the awkwardness of certain corners.
Yeah, it definitely is a little bit awkward, and Vike de Laaf is actually talking about on-track battles. I think we're going to get one in a minute from Bedit in a few moments' time, because he has been closing up that gap, and he is so closely. Look at that, now he's in the DRS window of Vike de Laaf in the Mercedes' teammate out towards the start of the race. I think he was involved in that 1 incident, which we should check out later on, but Bedit has got no battery left, and Vike de Laaf is still reasonably comfortable away from, as we see, the ghosting Renault of Ferret, who unfortunately couldn't race, who obviously commentates on Monday nights. Please check that out if you haven't seen that yet. That will be just below this video. And yeah, we've got Mixed Boxing catching up to the hat now. I thought this would start to happen. It's all about everything happening towards the end of the race. Graham is on the back of Chow, and now he overtakes the man who Internet apparently has just died. Yeah, at the moment it's still pretty quiet. We've still got about 14 laps or 13.5 laps left to go of this race. Total P's 3-second time penalty. That might give Dark Stomper a little bit of encouragement there.
Yeah, I mean it certainly is an encouragement to keep on and just because, well, you don't need to worry about the overtake. You've just got to worry about staying in that 3-second window that you've been given. As we see a yellow flag.
Yeah, we just had overtake, just missed that then. Bloxham overtaking Tony McNeeds there, and Average Human is right on the back of him now. It's all starting to hot up a little bit here for the sort of top half of the top 10. At the moment, as we're going to see Average McNeeds going for a move, and then judder away. We did see a couple of incidents yesterday, some incidents on the start-finish straight. None, I say none, I have to watch out for that first lap video. But yeah, Average Human up to 5th place and doing trying to hunt down the McLaren driver ahead. The Haas is in 3rd, where he's been pretty much from the get-go at the moment. And Tyler McNeese is still really close to Average Human, but Mick Bloxham has made some sort of a gap, and he's got 5.5 seconds to get up to 3rd place. But there's a 26-second gap pretty much lead to 2nd place at the moment.
Yeah.
Those two are really in a league of their own.
I mean, that's over a second a lap, to be honest. That is considerable amount.
We will have Milan in from next week, so I've got a feeling that obviously there was a couple of guys who have fallen back down due to some bad luck as well. I think as you see Iggy Combo into the pits probably for the final time, see if he can get a little bit of a charge on for the rest of this race. Delta goes through, but I don't think is Delta in the race. He's ghosting. It has been a bit funny, Codemasters last.
Yeah, I don't think he is.
So Iggy hunted down a couple of guys that are not in the race. His next guy would be Graham.
I think Delta's been ghosting the whole race.
Yeah, I think so as well. So Delta overtaking Chow, but obviously they're not together. I think we got Diaghi. Diaghi's now at 10th, so it's not so bad for Diaghi now. His brother Deadshot out of the race for the minute. You've got a little bit of a battle going on here. Average Human just had a bit of a scrap with Tyler McNeese, so I'm not sure if there was any space left for him there. Medidly,
no,
yeah.
Taylor Mackenzie, he's into the pits for I'm going to say softs, but it'd be better going on the mediums.
No, we're just checking out. We'll see what tyres.
Mediums, yep.
Yeah, medium tyres.
That is the safe bet.
Change. So I don't think that was a planned pit stop anywhere near. But he's coming out in 9th place. Diaghi very far behind, so he's got a little bit of a charge on now for the last few laps. He's got fresh tyres, but he has got a 10-second gap interval to the next car, 11-second gap. So that is interesting. The gaps are all.
Everybody's quite spread out now, to be honest.
Yeah, they are, yeah. I think we've got a few lap cars now. Yeah, they're all lapped up to 10th place at the minute.
I think now it's everybody just is just driving to, well, survive right now.
Yeah. Plug in there, Lee. That'll be in a couple of months' time. as a plug-in there. That'll be a couple of months' time.
Yeah, I mean I'm actually looking forward to that coming out. To be honest,
yeah, it should be a good thing this year.
Yeah, with how hectic and just crazy last season was, it's going to be an interesting watch. To be honest.
It is gonna, yeah, it will be, to be fair, especially after this season. It will be pretty interesting, I think. Bonkers season. Oh, hold on, we've got Iggy and Graham. Looks like they're about to have a little bit of a battle. They're getting close together. It's just a shame that everyone's so spread out at the minute.
Closest battlers.
Yeah, Graham and
two ghosts by the looks of things.
I do apologise for not being able to give you the best on-track action for this race. We are in Australia, as I said, we are in Australia next week. Random calendar, then following with Baku and Brazil, to just name a few. Oh, it looks like Delta is in the race.
Is he?
Yeah, he's not ghosting now.
Oh.
And he's got Bosworth behind him. And yeah, Iggy Combo is not too far behind those guys. Nick Floxton is still trying to hunt down. I can't say his name, though. Needy, and in the house. Mahidi in the house. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Sorry, guys, you're gonna have to remember all of your names throughout this season. Iggy is close to the back of H. Bosworth, but they're ghosting at the minute because they're lap cars. They've just been lapped. I don't know where Santi is. He's just down the road from these guys, and yeah, so we might see a little bit of a battle between these two. Just ignore that they're actually ghosting. They're not ghosting. It's just because of the blue flags from before. But we're actually having we haven't checked it for a while. Having a vote whether from the start of the season next week to have blue flags, to have ghosting on or off. At the moment, it is on for this race, but it might not be for next week, and that's the way it was looking the last time I checked. So we'll keep with Iggy Combo and Bosworth, see how these guys pair up. Quite long battery, the pair of them, but obviously we are getting towards the end of the race.
I think there's about 7 or 8 laps left, so yeah, it's means going to have to make a move soon, so because he could possibly get up there and get some points, either one of them, to be honest. But
Total P's fastest lap there on the hard tyres, 12 lap old hard, so that's pretty impressive. We've got some of these guys in the middle like Bike the Laugh and Bet, who are on very old hard tyres. How many laps did you do yesterday on yours?
I got to 23 or 24 laps on them. So you could get a good few laps on the hard tyres. You know, they last a good while. But it's just trying to maintain the pace while, as we see Iggy going a bit wide before the braking zone.
Yeah, and he's lost all his time.
Yeah, he's just lost a bit.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Diaghi just coming out the pits. Bosworth and Iggy coming down the start pretty straight. He's just going to make it out in front of both of them. Oh, that's a shame. Thought that might have been a little bit closer. And BF is pitting as well. And this is a very safe pit stop. He didn't. He sped up towards the pit line there. I thought he might have gotten in by a penalty, but wasn't the case. In the end, we'll have a look at penalties, Lee. Actually, 3 seconds for the leader, 3 seconds for Mixed Boxing, 3 for Average Human, 6 for Bike the Laugh, who is the highest, along with Iggy Combo. Tyler McNeese in 8th place got 3. Biaggi 3, 6 for Severing Combo, and Graham has got 3. And talking about Iggy and Hans Bosworth, they are so close together there. I thought there was going to be an incident between the pair of them. Both locking up into the S's league, or into the chicane, sorry.
Yes, the pair of them are getting quite close to each other, so is Iggy going to manage to be able to make it? Yeah, he's made it easily.
But I think this might be the battle to watch towards the end of the race. This is the closest battle on track.
Of all battles, it's the battle for 12th.
It is the battle for 12th. There's no points. Well, there's no points at all today. Actually, it's pre-season. Only our penalty points system for this league, where almost like in real life, you get a certain amount of points. For instance, they're called minor and majors. 2 points for a minor, 5 points for a major, 15 for a quali ban, and 15 points, 30 for a race ban. So that's when you'll see later on in the season guys accumulating their quali and race quali and race bans. Hopefully not too many, but that's how you will see it throughout the season. But obviously start of season next week, so points will be added next week, and in the highlight videos we'll get you up to date with all the standings as well at the end of the videos. And Iggy is now getting away from Bosworth just a little bit. 2 seconds is now the gap.
Yes. Maybe it's not a battle to watch, unfortunately, but hopefully things could change, you never know. But I think that's just due to the fact that Iggy's on fresh set, well not a fresh set, but a set of mediums anyway.
Yeah, well, Total P has lapped all the way up to 8th place. I don't know where Tyler McNeese is, but he's coming around turn 1, turn 2. Where's Total P's? Turn 1, turn 2, so he's going to lap 7th place as well at the minute. As I said, we're going to have a guy called Milan Malgo in from next week, who I know has got some serious pace, and hopefully will take on Total P's. There might be a little bit of a Hamilton Vettel battle for the championship between them two, because I know that Milan is seriously quick. So we will hopefully be able to get Milan on track from next week. Dark Stomper obviously had quite a good race into second, Neely's third. Everyone's had a pretty quiet race lead, to be honest.
Yes, everybody's kind of just been driving their own race really, which is quite unusual to see, but hey, you never know. It's just it is the first, well, not even first race to be honest. It's just the pre-season race, so everybody's still trying to get used to it and that. So
yeah, well, that's exactly why we're having this. So yeah, obviously Total P still with the fastest lap of the race. No battles to report with a couple of laps to go. 2 seconds is the closest gap. These two had a couple of overtakes last time out.
By the looks of things, MX Boxham just got a 3:16 penalty. But by the looks of it, it looks like Total Peas is a way to go. He's going to be able to lap Taylor McKenzie. So that's, yeah, he's just like 6.5 up the road. So yeah, he's going to get up to 7th place lap, which is
well, fair play Total P's.
Yeah,
had a really strong race. just got it absolutely sorted. Graham is going to be lapped, I think, for the second time. It's just a shame with the Chow that his internet went off. Hopefully for next week we'll have some closer action next Tuesday night, 7:30 UK time. Hopefully next week, obviously we've had to start a bit late this week. PlayStation, YouTube messing up, but hopefully for next week we'll be all good and bring full qualifying and race stream, full qualifying of course. But we're on to the last couple of laps. A couple of guys 2 laps down, so they're going to finish on lap 31 of this race. So we're just going to wait for. Actually, I haven't got anyone on track battling the last couple of laps. We've got mixed boxing. We were getting pretty close to. Let's have a look at the penalty situation once again. No penalties for third place, so he's nice and comfortable with that third place position. Mixed boxing is starting to catch up. The Total Peas is now on to his last lap lead, and he is going to overtake 7th place by the looks of things. But he has had a fantastic evening here, and he's going for a fastest lap lead. He's gone purple sector 1.
See, the one thing people, the cars that have been lapped, the one thing that they won't not think that they've realised is that they could go over their fuel limit now,
yeah,
and use extra because they're doing less laps. So
well, Tyler McKenzie's going to be he's trying to stick in there. He wants to do his last lap. He wants to do lap 33, but he's not going to be able to because he's just been lapped. So he's just going to finish at the end of this lap now. I think he tried to stick it out to the end, but he wasn't able to. Total Peas is going for this fastest lap at the end. So he comes around the final couple of corners. Total Peas started in 10th place, made his way all the way up to 1st. Had a fantastic race and wins the pre-season Spanish Grand Prix here in the Tuesday night racing of LFR, and he takes the fastest lap to boot as well.
16, with a 16.9.
16.9 on old hard tyres, and we've seen Dark Stomper coming in 2nd place, and McGee is going to come home in 3rd by the looks of things in the Haas. Mixed Boxing did try to give him a little bit of a battle in the last couple of laps, but he hasn't been able to make it up onto his gearbox and average human. So these guys are all quite spread out over the field. We're only waiting for a few guys to actually cross the line for the end of this race. And McGee takes 3rd place, Mixed Bloxton 4th, Average Human is 5th, 6th will be Santi, who's going to be one of the last guys to cross the line. I think he's got H. Bosworth behind him. And yeah, this is going to round out the Spanish Grand Prix. Pre-season Spanish Grand Prix, and there we go. That's So as we see Total Peas winning the race in the Alfa Romeo, I'm sure we'll see him on the top step of the podium more in the season to come. Yeah, great result from him. Dark Stomper in 3rd place, and McGee in 3rd for the Haas team. I think Haas did the best out of the team results, I think, for this race.
Yeah, they got a 3rd and a 7th, so yeah, I mean, it's a good result for Haas, to be honest.
And Alfa Romeo, of course, with the win in 8th.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
sorry, on you go.
Go on, no, go on, after you.
I was just going to say, it was quite an alright race at some points, yeah. But, yeah, it was a good result for Haas, to be honest. And Alfa Romeo, yeah, they got a 3rd and a 7th, so yeah, I mean, it's a good result for Haas, to be honest.
But yeah,
Yeah,
go on, after you.
I was just going to say, it was quite an alright race at some points, yeah.
it wasn't. It's not going to be the most memorable, but obviously it is pre-season. Hopefully Australia will be a bit better than this today. But anyway, yeah, I think we will be doing interviews from next week onwards. We won't do tonight. Thank you anyway. As I said, we'll put up the recording of the qualifying, what we got, and the start of the race within the hour, I would say. So yeah, just check that out. Make sure to like, share and subscribe to the channel. Obviously every Monday, Tuesday, potentially a Thursday Classic League in the works. We'll have to see about that. We might have to try and see if we can get a commentary team on that one. We're not going to Abu Dhabi. I don't know what the whole list is up there. We're doing all the calendar. But yeah, anyway, yeah, we'll see you next week. Tuesday night with me and Lee. Monday night with DXT Hobo and Ferret. So yeah, until next Monday, it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Lee.
Yeah.